What's up, everybody? It's your girl Clocks. Today is actually my 100th AFL game that I'll be attending. My first game was on the 31st of March in 2023, and today is the 28th of March, 2025, so in just under 2 calendar years, I've been to 100 games. A bit of a rough week for me this week. Mentally, probably give it about a 3, and hopefully it's a good game. So the Doggies are going against the Blues. The Blues have been having a rough start up to the season. Let's see how it goes. I'm so happy I wore shorts. It is steamy up here. Standing room only tonight. A very interesting game. At the half, I was like, listen, it's going to be brutal. And I didn't mean like from a score point of view. I meant physically brutal. A lot of these guys that are playing right now for the Dogs, they came from the VFL team. Like, this is their shot to make it, basically. I thought Carlton was going to get it. I thought this was their game. Like, they were insane. Kerno was on. Crippo was playing well. But I think I'm going to be back here in Marvel tomorrow. Basically, I've got one game in the morning and one game in the afternoon, but they kind of overlap enough that to get from one stadium to the next, you're going to miss half of the second game. And I know the second game is here, and I know the first game's at the G. And it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny, so... I was at the G this morning. And I don't know, I don't do fantasy. But the thing is, footy is a team sport. Like, one guy, his performance is only going to go so far. And yeah, did Gold Coast soundly defeat the Demons? Of course they did. Because the Demons, they don't even look like they like each other on the field. They're not even helping each other up after they get tackled. They just ignore each other and still think they're going to win? Come on. Footy's a team effort. It's not about the individual. It's about the concerted effort of the whole. But yeah, on my way to the Saints and Tigers game now at Marvel. I did pick up some footy snacks today. I bought a big water because I haven't been drinking enough water because I don't want to, ask a bunch of people to get out of my way when I'm sitting in the middle and I want to go get water again. So I haven't really been drinking water. So I bought the big water. It is the last year that the Tigers are doing Maddie's match. Let's head in for the last ever Maddie's match. I actually left the game early, I know. So that competition for the tram is going to be fierce. And the vibes are just not good because the Tigers got their butts handed to them by the Saints. Saints fans are real chill. But the Tigers that are still there, ooh. No, I was not feeling the vibes. The Tigers are so sloppy. I know they're mostly kids, but what are you doing in training? Missing the tram. If only I had been perhaps even 30 seconds quicker. So I left early to get this tram. That's just driving away. Let's wait. Sadly, on this Sunday, March 30th, there's no footy in Victoria today. So sometimes you gotta pay for the old KU. I did do that last year because I had messed up getting tickets to the Anzac Day match. But I did get tickets for this year, which happened this week, which is really exciting. So I realized during/after the pandemic that I need exercise. I need to be physically active for the old noggin. All right, it's got nothing to do with anything else, really. But the night and day difference in my mental health when I exercise, I'm like 2 different people. When I got here to Australia, I was lucky enough to always be living in a building where there's a gym. But I found that it kind of trapped me where I wasn't really leaving. It was a semester break, and I was like, okay, I'll get to hang out with my friends from school during the semester break. Nope. So after a couple weeks of trying to make plans with these so-called friends of mine, so I was like, okay, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna start going to the games. And at the very least, I get out of the house, I get exercise, because you gotta walk, right, around the stadium, you gotta walk up to the third level. All that to say, basically, there's no footy in town. I'm gonna edit this video, and that'll be it for the week. Stay tuned, because I'm gonna do some non-footy adventures. You know what, there is more to this life than footy. Although, is there? You know what, let's find out next week. Don't you forget, you can be spending your time with anybody, but you chose to spend it with me, and that's what I appreciate about you. I'll see you all next week. Bye.